Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group text, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Jillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode. So, hey,
Hey.
how's it going?
Oh, it's so good. I have a lot to celebrate this week. I'm so excited, and it's so weird for me.
You got decorations. I'm just now noticing. Oh my god! Guys, I suck.
Oh, it's falling apart as I pick it up.
Oh.
We made it. We did it. We're
Sure did.
here. Oof, oof. Happy birthday, Disgruntled. Happy birthday. We did it. It wouldn't
Welcome
be
to
Gill.
episode 52.
Yes. We did the damn thing, y'all. Mm.
Yes, we did. We did.
Proved
Yeah,
all
it's
those
been
people wrong.
52 episodes of complaining wildly into a microphone every Wednesday night with Jillian Johnson. And so, very exciting. This is not technically the year. The year was technically August 1st. But we both agreed that we wanted to wait until episode 52 to celebrate because that's technically 52 weeks worth of an episode. So, very proud. Something just happened at my house. Gonna have to check on that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big bang and the floor shook. Gonna have to check on that.
Yeah. Be back. Bye.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, great. I'm glad is everything okay?
Yeah.
Good,
Jimmy
good.
is organizing a closet and he threw an air mattress on the floor right behind me.
Okay,
So-
good. So glad you're okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah. But where was I? Yes, episode 52. Guys, thank you for sticking around. We're just getting
Yes.
started. We're just having fun. A few housekeeping items before we get into our weeks. Jill and I have agreed that we have earned a little break. And
Yeah.
so we have decided to take said little break. This episode will come out on August 21st. And we are going to take a few weeks off. So there will not be a new episode on the 28th. There will not be an episode on September 4th. The next episode, so season 2, episode 1, will premiere at 7 a.m. on September 11th. And that was not done with any thought.
Oh. Not a one.
But we want to reward ourselves for getting to this milestone and to celebrate it and sit with it for a little bit. And with that being said, we just need some time, just some time to enjoy it.
Yes.
So, Jill, how's your week been?
Well, again, I am pleasantly in a good mood. And as everyone is like, oh my
Crazy.
God, Jill in a good mood? Oh, please. Something big must have happened. And I will tell you, these things that I'm about to tell you might seem very insignificant to you. But I am over here just celebrating my butt off. Okay? Okay. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Sam Smith's new album is dropping tomorrow. Now, when I say tomorrow, again, this will have already come out when
Yes.
his album came out. His album's coming out on the 20th. And I've just never been more excited for anything in my whole existence. Like, this is going to be the album that brings Sam back to being Sam. You know, the one where we've been waiting for.
Sad and crying.
Correct. That is it. Although, you know, he's in a new stage in his life. He's got
That's
a
true.
wonderful husband. And so I'm not expecting every song to be a ballad of heartbreak, but I will take the ballad of love, Sam. I will take it. I will take anything. I have listened. He's right now has 4 songs that you could listen to, you know, before the official album drops. I already know all the words. They're already all of my favorites. And I'm just so excited. And I think you'd be interested in this on his he did a Spotify live to promote the album.
Oh yeah.
And he recorded a cover of Fergie's Big Girls Don't Cry, and it is so damn good. It is so good. Oh,
Hold on, I need to write that down.
yes, you do. I was going to text you this earlier. I was just going to, like, you know how I do, like, send you the Spotify link to the song I want you to listen to, but I was like, I'll just tell him. It is so good. Oh, it gives me all the chills. All the chills.
Yeah.
And then
Gill is a major fan of Sam Smith.
I am. His music is just so good. It just slaps every time. The lyrics, the piano, the choir, it just it takes you to church. And I know that that's Hosier's song, but Sam also takes us to church, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful moment. Enough about Sam. I'm really excited. The next thing I got, you know how the universe does really funny things to you?
Oh yeah.
And makes coincidences that shouldn't be coincidences,
right.
But you're like, that's suspicious yeah. So I have a favorite book series at the moment. Sarah J. Maas, her book series of A Court of Roses, Thorns and Roses. Yeah, she just released that she's going to come out with book 6 and 7 yesterday. She said she's going to come out with book 6 and 7. Ask me when book 6 is coming out.
When?
October 27th.
Your birthday.
My birthday.
Well, that's your birthday gift from me. I thought I was waiting for them to announce it.
I was like, last week the universe is hitting me in the face, and I think it wanted to apologize and tell me that it's got something good for me. So no, Sam's album's dropping. Sarah's coming out with more books in the series that I absolutely love. Life is up. I'm up right now, and I need to record this moment.
Life's getting good.
Yeah, it is. And I know you're like, Jillian, that sounds so pathetic. Like you're excited about a book and a new album. You're right. You take the little things as they come. The
little things in life
that made me not want to cry on the way home. You know?
Yep.
It was just that. Oh, so I am a bundle of excited. We've made a year. I'm so incredibly happy and thankful. And I don't know if I even really have anything. Well, I mean, I always have something to gripe about. And I will say, it happened actually on the way home today. What's bugging me to death, I think my irritation also and my tolerance and my patience for stuff that happens on the road has gotten an all-time low as I'm seeing the thermostat on my car say 108 degrees. I think those are correlated. 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Correlated.
Absolutely.
So I'm driving home and a car pulls out in front of me and has a huge damage already from a spot where we would have hit if I didn't slam on my brakes in the last moment. And I'm like, well, apparently this ain't the first time you done this to somebody, because somebody got you last time.
It's always the people in the crappy cars that have like the worst damage possible. It is always them.
And you're like,
God.
yeah, I know you've been hit before. I know you done this somewhere, somehow to somebody else, because you got proof that it did. And I'm just so grateful and thankful that it wasn't me this time.
Right.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And also, I've had to hold my mom back because we went to McDonald's, and she's a 6-year-old who gets a value menu that comes with chicken nuggets. And we drove off from the drive-thru the other day, and they had her fries and her burger, but they did not have her chicken nuggets. And I'm surprised that McDonald's is still standing. I really am. It was everything I could do. I had to hurry up and speed off before she gave them what for. I saved those workers that day because I took the brute of that one.
No joke. I could see Elisa.
Uh-huh.
And like the thing is, she'll probably eat one of those chicken nuggets and then the rest is going in the trash. So
correct. Or she'll go, Jill, you eat these, which she does. Now
you can have these.
I'm her human garbage can.
Right.
That's been great. Also low on the self-esteem list is I got a new dresser from my grandma's house that I got moved in. So we were reorganizing clothes and putting clothes away, and I brought out a basket of stuff that doesn't fit me anymore. And my mom went through all of it and went, oh my God, I can wear all of that. Hey, I have some stuff in my apartment. I'm going to give you all of it. I said, okay. Wonderful. I love playing tradesies with my mother. That makes my self-esteem at an all-time high. All-time high. Thanks, Mom.
And when you were here this past weekend, she literally said, you and Jill have the big foreheads.
Oh, no, yes, right off the top. Yes. Because you had said something talking about, you were complaining about your hair, and mom was like, and you said it makes my forehead look bigger, and she's like, well, you and Jillian have the exact same size forehead. Y'all's is 5 heads. Like,
right.
I love how I looked over at you and died. And
I think I looked at her. I said, "You're so kind."
Yes. You understand better than anybody. That's what I get 7 days a week.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I had a witness there that we could both just look together and share the look of, I cannot believe that woman just said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's been my week. How about yours, Bailey?
Fun.
I want to cover this space.
My week has been fine. My dogs are going berserk, and I don't know why. It's just not meant for us to record uninterrupted today. Anyway, okay, they stopped. Oh, there they are. Anyway, my week has been fine. I wrapped up a really big project earlier this week, and so I have been able to breathe again, and that's great. I do have a few things that have irritated me. What's new, right?
Yeah, me too.
I do have a few things that have irritated me. Number one, aggressive typing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, guys, I should not be able to hear you. Halfway across the room. That's insane. That's crazy.
You're not.
Yeah. And so that was one that has irritated me today. What else?
Well, the keyboard thing, now they have all of everybody wants the ones that make the certain noise. And so some of those are great. And when you're doing
some of them are annoying as hell.
Yeah, they make you contemplate a lot of things that could end me up in jail. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No freaking joke, dude. But no, Jimmy's aunt died.
Oh.
No, not that one. The one that he found
Oh.
outside, the ant colony, the ant.
Oh.
No.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so Jimmy is now his new hobby is ants. He has an ant farm, like a 5th grade science project. He has an ant farm. And he was outside one day and he was doing something and he came in and he said, oh my God, come look at this. And so I got my little fat ass up and I walked over there to him. And it's an ant. It's an ant that he has in his hand. He goes, that's a queen. And I'm like, okay. And so he's been so excited about it. And then today I got home and he's like, my aunt died. And I was like, what? You know, like freaking out because I was like,
yo,
why did you wait to tell me this? Like, I would have came home. Like, we need to go, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, the ant that I found outside. And I was like, oh.
You mean the one that he was bragging about this weekend that was supposed to live, 22, like 6, I don't remember the number, a huge amount of years.
Well, over 20 years, but we think she made it to 20. This was year 20.
Damn.
And it just happened to end in our house, you know?
Oh, God. Oh, I know he's devastated.
That's been fun. And then I did post a TikTok earlier this week, I think Monday, that's gaining some traction. So if you aren't following me on TikTok, at The Bailey Bolin, if you aren't following me anywhere else, it's literally at The Bailey Bolin in everything, every single social media site. So
yes, it is.
I'm really funny. Anyway,
he's hilarious.
So I posted a TikTok earlier this week. I said that I paid $5.99 to my Etsy witch Gloria to turn me into a millionaire. So we're trying to wait and see how that goes. Oh, that's the other part. That's what I was going to talk about this week. Okay. So I did that on Monday. Right? Yeah, did that Monday. Tuesday rolls around. No. I did that yesterday. I did that yesterday morning. But the afternoon rolls around and I'm trying to decide how I want to say this because I think it's extremely funny. Others might not. But I had a few people request money from me. And listen, y'all, I don't mind helping. I don't. Does that mean I want every single one of you to DM me? No, don't do it. Right? But they are family members and I will help my family. But they had messaged me and they're not family members that we talk often. I see them at the family reunion and that's about it. And so
yeah.
And I might just go ahead and cut this out, but it's hilarious to me. I mean, it is so stinking funny. But anyway, they texted me and they were like, hey, we hate to even ask. We moved and all of our belongings were in a trailer and it caught fire and we lost everything. Oh. Which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah. I hate that. That's insane. You know? But I was in the middle of a meeting. And so then I got a text from Jimmy and he's like, hey, this person is asking to borrow some money from us. And he's like, you need to do it because I don't have Cash App. And I'm like, if you don't get a damn Cash App, you know? And so I went ahead and did it. I know. I went ahead and did it. And I texted him and said I sent it. And so that was that. Whatever. I called Jimmy on the way home, which is very rare. I never call him on the way home.
He
But I
always
called
calls
him
you.
to talk about a few things that people were doing, and I'll tell you more on the break. But he called me and he's like, Bailey, you will never believe why they needed that money. I said, what? And he said, yeah, they messaged me immediately after you said you had sent it. And I told them that they had sent it, that I had sent it. And they responded and said, yeah, it's really hot. So we have 3 window units going to window AC units to cool it off and stuff. And they were like, well, I'm really wanting to get some blackout curtains so I can sleep better through the day. And this will get me a set of blackout curtains.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, not what I was. That's not where I saw point A. I did not see point B be in there. Did not.
And so I'm immediately like, there's no freaking way.
Right?
I'm immediately boiled because I'm like, I just got bamboozled.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I just got taken advantage of. And so I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And let me just say, it's not an exorbitant amount of money. It's not about the money at all. I think the main reason why it frustrated me was because you specifically said you lost everything in the fire. So I immediately think that what you are going to use this money for is to rebuild your life that you just lost devastatingly, right?
Right.
And that is not the case. So I was thinking food, clothing, shelter, the 3 main things that people need, and not blackout curtains. That was not on my bingo card.
Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming.
And like the thing is, it was not an exorbitant amount of money, but it was more than $5. It was more than 10, 20. But you can go to Walmart, get some aluminum foil and put it on your windows. Does the same thing.
Yeah, especially in this damn heat.
Does the same thing. So you're lying to me. And that's where I have the problem, because you lied to me, 1. 2, you don't talk to me. And then I find out that you're using it for blackout curtains. So that was my week. Let's take a break because I'm getting irritated. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
You know what'd be great right now? A sponsor.
You know what's even better than rage? Revenue.
If you're listening and you've got a product, email us or send us cash. We're open.
He's gonna catch a bus. He's gonna catch a bus?
Yeah, okay. And she said he'd have better luck hitchhiking. And I said,
no, that's right. I know that's
I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this in because they have no idea who I'm talking about. And let's be honest, I'll cut this part. I'm gonna leave this in.
I think I want it.
Oh my God. We're back.
Oh, that was good.
Now, guys, we have plans. So we have plans for season 2 of Disgruntled. This is going to be our growth year. Year 1 was for establishing the format. Year 2 is going to be growing the format. So we have plans to eventually launch a subscription side of the Disgruntled where we have some special goodies at different tiers for you. And one of those special goodies will be the unedited episode, to where you hear what we talk about during the breaks and you can see why we have 2.5-hour recording sessions sometimes. So that is to come. drop a comment if that is something that you're interested in, and we'll make it happen, hopefully. So we're back. Oh God, Jill.
You want me to go first?
I'll go first. I think this one's going to be fun.
Okay.
Okay, so this is from Mark in Kansas. And I want you to remember Kansas because Kansas is important to this story, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me get everything freaking resituated because I do this every time. It's not like I've done this 52 freaking weeks. Anyway, Mark says, my neighbor has wind chimes. Not cute little wind chimes. These things sound like someone threw a set of church bells down a staircase. Every night I'm laying in bed listening to clang, clong, clang. I finally snapped around 2 a.m. I walked outside in my robe, climbed over the fence, and took them down. I was halfway over my fence when my neighbor turned on the porch light and yelled, "Are you stealing my wind chimes?" I panicked and I said, "No, I'm fixing them." I do not know how to fix these wind chimes. They are currently in the trunk of my car. And what is the appropriate amount of time to wait before I can anonymously return these stolen wind chimes? Mark, the best time to return them is when you list your house for sale.
Correct. Or hear me out. Order some ones that are not
Bigger.
as loud. We're trying to make Mark's life better.
Order a smaller version and say they shrunk.
So sorry, but they shrunk in the wash.
Oh my God. I love wind chimes. I love wind chimes. I had when my great grandma passed away, we would go to her house all the time, obviously. And I loved her. And she had a set of wind chimes on her porch, and they hung there for as long as I can remember. Like my entire life, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And so they sold that house. They actually sold that house. They tore the house down and built storage units on top of it. And that hurts my heart.
Yeah.
But when they sold the house, they let all of us come by, whatever, and get some things from the house. Because I mean, that was Grandma Net's. That was Grandma Net's house. And so, I walked in and I said, there is only one thing that I want in this house. And they're like, what? And I said, I want those wind chimes right there. And I got them and I took them and they're mine. And they were hanging on my back porch for the longest time and they broke. They broke. Mm-hmm. But I have every single piece of them. And there will be one day that I put them back together and they will hang yet again because that's I remember staying at that house and like sleeping, right? Mm-hmm. And I used to always sleep with my Aunt Connie. And she would have like a big ass fan going. And she would, like in the cooler months, she would sleep with the window open. So you could hear the wind chimes and like the rain and stuff. And that's a core memory of mine. And so as soon as I saw him, I was like, no, I know exactly what's coming home with me. Exactly. So that's a little memory of mine I took with me.
That. Yes. I hope you fix them. I will.
Oh, I will.
I'll be your wind chime fixer.
Well, thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. They've been broke for about a year and a half.
I did not know where we will get them. I promise you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Mark, I just mess with the guy at this point. If he gets another set, you get a set that's bigger.
I don't know if that makes Mark's life any easier, but I would remove the thing in the extra bell.
Center.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So they're just like the inside the tube.
The tubes could cling around, but there's no ringing going on.
You know, that would be smart. I mean, that would be one way to like stop it from doing that. But yeah, I thought that one was funny because I was reading through it and that story of my grandma like popped straight in my head. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to put that one in. So thank you, Mark. I hope you have a restful night's sleep after stealing your neighbor's wind chimes. Hopefully they're returned in working condition.
And I would have also loved to have seen you in your robe on a Ring camera doing that. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect. Okay, up next, I've got Sophia from Idaho. Sophia says, I hate that I compare my life to everyone else's. Someone gets engaged, promoted, buys a house, has a baby, starts a business, or announces some huge accomplishment. And my first reaction isn't always happiness. Sometimes it's, why not me? I smile, I congratulate them, and I genuinely want good things for them. But then I go home wondering what I'm doing wrong. Jealousy makes other people's victories feel like my failures. And I know that's not fair to them or to me, but I'd like just one day where I can celebrate someone else without questioning my own timeline. Okay, Sophia. Okay. There goes the mood.
Yeah.
But
sorry about that.
with real honesty though, that got to a heart and core of some real things.
Well, and like it's human nature. It's human nature to compare and contrast. And that's just how it goes. That's how we've been trained, is to look at other people's lives, see what they have, and then say, I want that, or say, I wish I could have that. Right?
Yep.
And so I think a big part of remembering like who you are is very important. And I used to do it a lot. Like I still do. I still look at other people and I'm thinking, okay, if I could just be where they're at, I'll be in a different spot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic. They're in the spot that they're in because of the choices and the decisions that they've made. Unless you made those choices and decisions in the exact same manner, it's not going to happen the same.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, my thing is, don't compare where you don't compete.
Yeah.
And don't compete where you don't compare.
Mm-mm.
So, and I say that with all love and encouragement as I possibly can, but a perfect example. Okay. So I can say I want to be Taylor Swift as much as possible, right? But I can tell you right now, I will never be as tall as her. I will never be a female. I will never be a pop star. I will never have blonde hair. I will never have people fawning just when I walk into the room. I know that. I know that, right? But I say I want to be this person as admiration and as not a roadmap, but as a viewpoint of, well, this is another possibility that I could do, right?
Right.
Not because I legitimately want to be Taylor Swift, obviously. But there's parts of her and her characteristics and personality and business and like all of those things that I take to my personal life and like I apply them to my life. And then my life changes as well. And so it's okay to look at somebody and say, oh, I wish I had that. Right.
Yeah.
But you don't know what it took to get it. You know, like we don't see and I'll stick with my Taylor Swift example. You don't see me running 3 hours on a treadmill every day to prepare for a concert. Like,
yeah.
and she did. Like, you don't see the really hard decisions. You don't see like the behind the scenes things going on. Because just because this person is in a different spot doesn't mean that their life is perfect and there's never anything wrong, right? It's just not broadcasted. It goes back to that whole thing where we perceive perfection via social media because people do not broadcast their valleys. They broadcast the peaks, right?
Right. Right.
So that's, Sophia, your life is good enough. You're worth something now as you are. But you have to remember that. Like, you have to remember that. And until you believe it, you aren't going to be able to move forward, you know?
Yep. I will say, I don't necessarily. I think one of my biggest hurdles that I am still working on wasn't always to compare the hills of other people necessarily, like compare myself to other people. Saying one of my biggest hurdles that I'm still working on is comparing myself to where I wanted to be in my own timeline, in my own that
Yeah, that's hard.
that's been in my subconscious
That's
brain
hard.
what my timeline should have been and where I'm at. That's been my
Yeah.
hardest one. And that might sound cuckoo bananas. I feel like that is also one of the hardest ones to do because you kind of set yourself up for failure because in a way you'll never exactly be where you thought you were going to be in your timeline that you've made for yourself. Sometimes like your brain and your outside influences set you up kind of for failure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I also think that like a a very important part of being human is being able to um have grace with yourself of maybe you're not where you thought you were going to be, but it doesn't mean that you can't get there.
Yeah.
It just means that your timeline shifts. It's not a never, it's a not right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think until you live in that mindset and until you take on that point of view, it's going to feel really weighted against you. Um and that is absolutely something the subconscious does. Are there things in my life where I'm like, I should have been further along by now? Yeah.
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 Yeah. Uh, are there things in my life that I look at and say, I made this decision. I wonder how it would be if I made a different decision. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those hurt. Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't have a time machine. Do you?
Now, as many Doctor Who episodes I watched, I still don't. Yeah.
Exactly. And so spending the time and the energy on those things, the shoulda, woulda, couldas, it's just like, I feel like it's a form of like self-abuse. Like you're abusing yourself with it.
Yeah, because you're
So,
beating yourself over something that isn't real. It's in your head. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, sorry. I have uh, my mind, 5 million ways.
I do.
I don't necessarily want to interrupt this little tender moment that we're having. So I'll save it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Who was that?
You are totally okay. That was Sophia from Idaho.
Sophia from Idaho. Thank you for sending it in. We hope that you have a little grace with yourself and you understand that your timeline is your own and it's not to be compared to others. Because my timeline's completely different than Jill's. Completely.
Absolutely.
So, all right, let's take a little break and we'll hear from our sponsors.
Let's do it.
Yep. This is where your brand could live, right here, in the middle of a very disgruntled rant. If you're a business, product, or service, and you're looking for a wildly loyal and slightly unhinged listener base, we are open for business. Email us at contactus@disgruntlednetwork.org or slide into our DMs. Rates are reasonable and our voices are silky smooth. Back to the content.
We're back while Bailey aggressively types on his keyboard. I'm sorry, I had to. I have got up next Jesse from Melbourne, Florida. I have no idea where that is, Jesse. Hope it's great. Jesse wrote in and said, "There's a kid in my neighborhood who waves at every car that drives by. It's cute, right? Well, one morning I waved at him and he didn't wave back. I thought, well, maybe he didn't see me. Next day, the same thing. Waves at a car in front of me, looks directly at me, nothing. So naturally, I stopped waving too. This has been going on for 3 months. Yesterday, I drove past and he gave me a thumbs down. He's maybe 7. He's 7. I'm 36. And my wife says that I need to be the bigger person. But physically and financially, I already am, boo-boo. I need advice on how to win this without looking insane.
I also want to add a caveat in here because Jessie, in her submission...
I didn't know if she wanted me to read that or not.
I don't either. I don't know. I'm assuming, but in the submission, after she says my wife, she is in parentheses, lesbian.
So I'm assuming that Jesse probably drives a Subaru. It's getting thumbed down by a 7-year-old.
Subaru or U-Haul. It's funny and I can laugh about it because I'm gay. Anyway, no, Jesse, it's literally psychological warfare with a 7-year-old, and I love it.
Those are the toughest battles to win because they find new ways to aggravate when you can't retaliate.
Yeah. And there's no win.
No.
There's no win.
I don't know what advice I have. Oh, I have some advice, but I don't know.
I don't either.
I would squirt him with a water gun out the window is what I would do. But I don't know how the neighborhood's going to take that.
See, you can always... Oh, I'll do that. That's funny. There's a clip in Asylum from American Horror Story where Sarah Paulson is running away from a person and they realize that she just got in a cab and has something that they're needing. And she puts it to the window and she just flips him.
Steal one of his beloved toys and flip him off.
Yeah.
I love that one. That's a good one. Or I was thinking drastic measures like taking some the window paint, for cars and just writing something like
that's funny. Or I know where you live.
You think you got me? Bye, son. I don't something.
Right.
Bluey dies. I don't know what 7-year-olds are into.
I don't even know. What is a 7-year-old into?
Paw Patrol? Is that too young? I don't know. I saw all the little boys I babysat were obsessed with Paw Patrol. That's all I know.
Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe Spider-Man, like Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Silly string out the window. I would just
Yeah, I like silly string. That's funny. That's funny. Jesse, lesbian, Melbourne, Florida. Thank you for your submission. Oh, that's funny. I love that you had to let it be known that you are a lesbian, and I love that. That's hilarious to me.
It's perfect.
I guess maybe because Jesse could be a men's name or a woman's name, kind of like Bailey, So that's funny. Thank you for your submission. All right. Last but not least, we have Amanda from New Hampshire. This is gonna be sad. This really fits into the complaint or the submission that we had from Sophia. it really kind of ties into the process and the thought process that we were talking about. So here we go. Amanda says, I don't even know if this is a complaint anymore. I think it's grief. I'm grieving the version of me that never got a chance to exist. The kid who wasn't anxious all the time. The teenager who didn't spend every day wondering if they were enough. The adult who thought life would feel easier by now. Somewhere along the way, I got so busy surviving that I forgot that I was supposed to be living. People tell you to be grateful for how far you've come, and I am. But sometimes I wonder how much further I could have gone if I hadn't spent so many years carrying things that were never mine to carry. I smile. I go to work. I answer the texts. I tell everyone I'm doing fine. But there are days when I miss a version of myself that had never had a chance to exist. I guess my complaint is this. I wish life didn't make us mourn people we could have been.
Oh, Amanda, I didn't know you were reading my private diary. How dare you? How dare you?
Damn, Amanda. Well,
Damn.
I think
I'm glad you do, because I'm still in shock. Go ahead.
I think that first thing I want to say, your life's not over. I think that the best thing about being a human being is that we have the opportunity to restart. We have the opportunity to choose what makes us happy, our passions, what we think would satisfy us. We have a say in that. We have a say in that. And I also think about the people I could have been and the people I should have been and the people that I wanted to be. But there's a reason I'm not those people at the moment, right?
Right.
I might not know it. I might not understand why. I might not understand why I'm not a millionaire. I might not understand why I'm not skinny. I might not understand why I'm not balding, right? But I'm trying to lighten up the mood. But there's a reason behind all of those things, right? There's a reason why I have to have a job. There's a reason why I have a little room to slim down. There's a reason why I might pull a Britney Spears and shave my head, you know? So there's a reason why you are going through the things you go through, right? Now, what's not okay, and I'm not saying that you're doing this, and please don't take it that way, but it's not okay to be stuck in that mindset, right? That's not okay. I think it goes back to having grace with yourself and oh God, excuse me. Anyway, being able to have that ability to acknowledge that person that you might have thought you should have been, looking back in hindsight, which is 2020, and you can acknowledge that person and say, yes, you had a lot of characteristics that would have benefited me, right?
Right.
And then it's okay to let go of that person because that person is not carrying you now. Doesn't mean that they're not a part of you. Doesn't mean that the part of you that thinks, if I would have done this, I could be in a different spot right now. Not too late. It's not too late.
No.
And it doesn't matter if you want to be a race car driver and you're 78. Go for it. What's the point?
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter if you're 55 wondering if you can get through a bachelor's degree. People do it every day.
Yep.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing stopping you is yourself and doubt. And that you have to do the things that are scary. You have to do the things that are scary because if you don't, and you never take that chance, you're never going to be satisfied. And you'll always be thinking about those people that you could have been. Do I think about who I could have been if I would have been skinny, not balding, Taylor Swift, all of these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. But I also know my reality. I know if I put my mind to it, I could get skinny. I know that. But I also know in reality, I will never be Taylor Swift. And I also know in reality, I am balding. And that's okay. It is what it is. It's just hair. It doesn't make any difference to anyone else if I have hair or not. You know?
Right.
And so I just think that becoming in tune with yourself and becoming your own best friend, and I know we talked about this a little bit on the last episode too, but becoming your own best friend and rooting for yourself will take you 10 times further than sitting and thinking about the shoulda, woulda, couldas. You know what I mean?
I do.
And so I know how it feels to wish life didn't make us mourn people we could have been. I know that. I know how that feels. But in mourning, you free up yourself. You free yourself to the next version. Okay. And I also think that like people are meant to go through different versions of themselves. Like I'm not the same person I was when I met Gill. I'm not the same person I was before I started this podcast. I'm
Me
not the
neither.
same person I was when I started my job. I'm not the same person I was when I started college. Like I'm not the same person, but I'm thankful for every single one of them because it got me to where I am right now. And I'm excited to meet the next people. I'm excited to meet the next versions and see what they're capable of. Because the thing is, guys, and if nobody ever listens to me, please listen now. This is what I need you to listen to. You are capable of anything you put your mind to. Anything. There is nothing stopping you beside yourself. And that is in a good way. That is also in a bad way. That's the whole balance of human nature and being a human being is your decisions are what guide you through your life. Good decisions sometimes reap good rewards. Sometimes they reap bad rewards. Bad decisions most of the time reap bad problems, consequences, right? Sometimes they come with a good side. Doesn't mean that they're less of a teacher than these. You know what I mean?
I do.
So I implore you to fall in love with yourself. And I know like it sounds so stupid. It sounds so different like saying that. It sounds egotistical. It sounds like I'm full of myself and all of those things. But I've had times when I was not confident at all, right?
Yeah.
I had times where I didn't want to be gay. And times when I didn't want to be the anomaly, times I didn't want to be the odd man out. But that's what makes me me, right? And that's a really good person. That's a really good person to be with, right? And so falling in love with yourself and like really getting to know yourself on a mental, physical, spiritual, whatever emotional level that entails, do it. Do it. It's the best relationship and the best work you will ever get if you put the time and energy that it takes to get into it. You have to do these things. And your whole life will shift. Your entire life will shift. Like, guys, I have to be very fine with how I say this, but some of the outwardly smartest people we know are the dumbest people in the room.
Yep.
All it takes is knowing how to carry yourself and knowing who you are and what you're capable of, and you can move mountains. You know?
Yep.
So that's my
Absolutely.
sermon.
I'm here for it. Because you know what? Bailey gave me my own sermon this weekend. I'm doing.
Sure did.
I do what I always do with Bailey when we meet up, and that's have therapy sessions. Only this time it happened at a river.
Yeah, did.
And I think the best advice, the one thing I'm gonna take away from the long list of things that me and Bailey talked about, and what still stuck with me, I'm thinking about it for the last 3 days, haunting my dreams and nightmares, is the honest truth that Bailey gave me. And it was, you got to invest time in yourself because no one else is going to.
Yep.
That hit real deep while I was, in the water contemplating my life. I had my own life crisis this weekend. And so that was the one big takeaway and one huge piece of fantastic advice that Bailey gave me that I wanted to share with y'all, because that hit me on a hard level. And I was like, Bailey, you are absolutely right. Invest time in yourself. You'll see the rewards that he was talking about. And because again, no one else is going to. So invest time in you, and that will help you move in the direction that you want to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And with that, thank you for episode 52, right? A whole year, a whole season is done and in the books and wrapped. And I personally am so very thankful. And I know Jill is too. She shares the exact same sentiment.
I do.
But I'm extremely thankful for the support and the love and the encouragement and pouring into yourself and us that you have provided. I'm also thankful for your friendship, obviously.
Yes.
Why am I getting emotional?
I know. You're going to stop. You're going to make me cry. I can't.
Because I started this, I always joke about it that I started this podcast to have an hour to talk to you. And that's true. That is true.
It is. It is.
But I didn't expect it to be so fulfilling.
Yeah. Me too.
And it is. It's so fulfilling. And I'm literally crying, guys. So fulfilling. It's the highlight of my life, and I enjoy it so much. So much. And whether it's talking about wind chimes or talking about really deep problems that people are going through, I hope that you feel heard and supported and listened to and worthy of someone putting their time into you, because you are worthy of that.
Worth it so much.
So this is the second time I've cried on the podcast, and it's episode 52, so I'm pretty proud.
Yeah. That is an accomplishment.
With that being said, let's wrap up. Thank you. Obviously, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing us and all of those things. You can submit just like Amanda, Jesse, Sophia, and Mark. Just like them, you can submit via our website at www.disgruntlednetwork.org. There's freaking 55,000 places where you can click rant here. So definitely do that. I have put the link tree on the screen at the moment. So definitely either copy and paste that, click it. It's in the show notes. You can look in the show notes, the episode description. Click in there. You'll find all of our social media handles for the podcast, not our personal social media, but like I said, you can find me anywhere.
Disgruntled Jillian. I'm everywhere.
Exactly. At the Bailey Bolin. So do that, click in there. like, subscribe, review, send it to your friends. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. Also, we have merch.
Yeah, we do.
We have merch.
We have it.
You can find that at www.disgruntled.shop. You can also call us or text us with your rants at 479-222-1251, or you can also slide into our DMs. I have those available.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, thank you. Thank you, Jill. And thank you to our listeners. And I'm so thankful for y'all. So
I am. Y'all have changed our lives in an unquestionable way that we so appreciate and love. And yeah, I think we got pulled out of a place where we felt that we were in a rut, and this has done nothing but bring me happiness. And I just wanted to say thank you for taking me along for the ride. You got me this first year, and you got me forever, babe.
Any day. We will see you September 11th. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a much needed break. Okay. Bye. We love you.
See ya.
This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Jillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.